plainly. When you ask, you do not receive, because you ask with wrong motives. That verse hurts, but it also helps, because it shows us that God doesn't just hear the words of our prayers. He hears the motives behind them. You may be asking for a relationship, but He hears your loneliness. You're praying for success, but He sees the pride you're not ready to confront. You're begging for a door to open, but He knows you'd walk through it without Him. God's not punishing you, He's parenting you. And like any good father, He'll say no or not yet. Not because He's cruel, but because He's kind enough to protect you from premature blessings. Because sometimes the scariest thing isn't unanswered prayer. It's getting exactly what you want before you're ready to carry it. Most people think prayer is just about getting something from God. But what if it's actually about becoming someone God can trust with the answer? Prayer isn't just asking, it's aligning. It's not about bending God to your will. It's about surrendering your will to His. What if the breakthrough you've been begging for is waiting on the version of you that's still being formed? In the waiting, God isn't passive. He's watching closely. Will you still obey without applause? Will you worship when there's no reward? Will you trust Him when He's quiet, or only when He's obvious? Because the truth is, faith doesn't shine when everything works. It shines when nothing makes sense, and you still don't walk away. Unanswered prayer isn't proof of God's absence. It's proof of whether your faith is built on results or relationship. So, what do you do when heaven feels quiet? You don't give up. You get in position. Because silence isn't a reason to stop. It's a signal to prepare. This is where most people check out. They stop praying, stop seeking, stop believing. But faith isn't proven by how loud you pray. It's proven by how long you keep praying when there's no echo. Start praying prayers. Not just God fix it, but God fix me. Prayers like, remove what's blocking my growth, even if I asked for it. Burn away my pride. Expose what I've hidden from myself. If I'm not ready for the blessing, get me ready, even if it costs me my comfort. Then act like the answer's already on the way. If you're praying for opportunity, prepare like the door is about to open. If you're praying for healing, declare wholeness while the pain still lingers. If you're asking for clarity, turn down the noise and actually listen. Because God isn't moved by performance. He's moved by persistence. He's not looking for perfection. Will you complain? Or will you rise? Pray again, trust again, obey again? Sometimes the heavens are quiet, not because God is absent, but because He's waiting to see if your faith can speak louder than your fear. So, don't just sit in the silence. Respond to it. Because the question isn't, will God move? It's, will you?